What is up, guys? James here with Fun Fact of the Day. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, learning lots and getting stuff done. Now, today, are you ready to avoid getting scammed? Well, if you are, and you want to go through Black Friday without losing tons of unnecessary money, stay tuned. Now, you're probably thinking, James, hold on, this is Black Friday. That's the biggest shopping day of the year. We're going to be saving tons of money on 50% off deals. What do you mean we're going to be losing money and getting scammed? Well, believe it or not, stores like to make money, and they like to make a lot of it, and they like to do it without just giving away free things. So they have used lots and lots and lots of fancy techniques and perfected them over the years to make you think, and me think, that we are getting outstanding deals when in fact, we are actually getting horrible deals on either products that aren't what we think we're buying, or just bad deals in general. The first way that most of these stores are trying to take advantage of you is by selling you, that's right, knockoff goods. You might be thinking, well, hold on, what about this crazy, Samsung 4K TV for only $125? Isn't that the deal of the century? Well, it might be, or it might be that if you try and Google that TV in July, that it wouldn't exist. And that is because most companies create tons of products specifically for Black Friday and no other day of the year, because Black Friday is the biggest shopping day of the entire year. So they can actually get away with making a ton of random products that are of much lower quality, but yet they can still sell at a high price point. So you need to be on the lookout for that by Googling the products and making sure that they've existed in the past. And if you do that, then you should probably be okay. And fun fact of the day about these, lower quality knockoffs that are still name brand, that's the same model that they use at outlet stores. So let's say you go over to, the Kate Spade Purse outlet store. You might be thinking, holy cow, I'm getting this amazing deal because this is an outlet store. But in reality, they actually make tons of slightly lower quality products to sell at that outlet store to make more money, because they know that people like to shop there so much and they can't afford to just sell full price products all the time. That would be crazy. Now, this next technique is pretty simple, and you've probably imagined that it's happening, but not actually known for sure, and that is that they will do what I like to call the Kohls Effect. And so if you've ever been to a Kohls, you've probably noticed that everything is 10,000% off, and the original price of every single item you look at is just outrageous. You're not obviously normally going to pay $200 for that pair of socks or that, snazzy new electric nose hair straightener that you were looking at. None of those things are that expensive, and then when they sell them for $10, it seems like, wow, you're getting the greatest deal ever, when in reality, it's a 10-cent pair of socks and you're not getting a good deal at all. And so, what stores will do in preparation for Black Friday is, as far as like a month or even two in advance, they will start systematically raising the prices of every single thing that they sell, and then, when they slash the prices later, and it's, whatever, super good deal, it's actually a terrible deal. It's almost always more expensive than it used to be. But nobody thinks that because they all see 40% off or whatever random percentage they decided to use. Now, technique number 3 is quite a complicated one, but it will probably get you, and if it doesn't, it has probably gotten you before. And this is the bait and switch. Now you're probably thinking, hold on. Bait and switch, that's illegal. I know that. But fortunately for stores, they have these magical sentient beings called good lawyers. And what they do is bend the laws of physics and just the laws. And by doing that, they have figured out a way to bait and switch you without technically baiting and switching you. So what they'll do is they'll have a store website. Let's use, Target for an example. Let's say you go on the Target store website and you find that electric nose hair straightener that you really wanted, but it just happens to be out of stock. These things happen, but yet it says in stock in store, maybe. And that's the thing, is a lot of these have fine print that says that they're not updated all the time. So if it says it's in stock in the store, you might get to the store and find out that it's not. But this is the tricky part. When you get there, there will be a nose hair straightener, but it'll be slightly different. It'll have a slightly different product code on the bottom and actually be a much, much lower quality product than what you were looking at online. So, of course, you wanted that nose hair straightener, you drove all the way to the store to go buy it, so you're gonna buy it, and most of the time, you probably won't even notice that you actually bought a knockoff of the actual product you were looking at online. And that is why it's not technically bait and switch, because they did have the product available at one point, probably one of them in stock, but it sold out and they just didn't update the website because, per their terms and conditions at the very, very bottom of their website, they don't have to. So they just happen to have this product that looks and tastes and smells just like the real one to satisfy your need without it technically being a bait and switch scheme. And the fourth way that these stores scam you isn't really a scam, but it's something you ought to know anyway. One reason that a lot of these Doorbuster sales are even available to happen at all is because they're just selling you last year's item that they were going to throw on sale anyway at the end of the year, so it was just very convenient that Black Friday was created for them to get rid of all the old things that they didn't need anymore. So when you go buy that, computer or that cell phone or that whatever it just happens to be on sale, take a good look at it and look at the product code and see, is this a full year old product that they just weren't able to sell? Now, that's not always a bad thing. You can buy a year-old product and have it be a great product, but you should know going into it that a lot of these actual good deal sales are only a good deal because the product is so old and outdated that they couldn't sell it normally. Now, hold on. Before you leave and click off this video, if you'd like to learn how this video is made and the behind the scenes and all of the random things that I've learned along the way of making this channel and building viewership and, making a nice looking video like this, click the link down in the description. I'll also have a second link pinned in the comments section below, and if YouTube allows me to, I'll have another link somewhere around here that you can click on to my second YouTube channel called How to YouTube. And basically, it's a channel that kind of follows the initial growth of this channel so that you can see, all of the mistakes that I've made over the time, what I've learned from them, and how you can actually make videos that look nice. And if that sounds at all interesting, I urge you to go check it out. It is super fun to make, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Also, if you like this video and you'd like to see more fun facts, I'm going to try and get at least 2 videos out a week for this channel and 2 videos out a week for the second channel. So subscribe to both and you will be up to date with everything. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.